Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be doing this machine called Busqueda. It's a Linux easy machine from Hack the Box, and it's part of Leanne Kusanagi's OSCP prep list. So I've already ran the scan over here, my three basic scans that I always run. So I'm not going to explain it because I've been explaining this in every video, but it's pretty simple. Just looking at it, you can realize, okay, he's running default script versions, min rate over here, all port scan over here. So yeah, so from the scan, the main thing that we got is port 22 and port 80. And from port 80, we can see that it says did not follow redirect to searcher.hackthebox. So the first thing that I did was I added this to executable slash host file. So if I do cat executable slash host, here it is, searcher.hackthebox. Now from here, let's close all this up first. Yeah, spoiler over there, but yeah, searcher hackthebox. And this, sorry, my internet's a bit slow. But yeah, let's just wait till this loads. Great, okay, it's loaded. Now from here, the first thing that I did was I saw Flask and I saw Searcher 2.4.0. So what most people would do is take this and put it into SearchSploit. So let's just put it into SearchSploit and see if we find any vulnerabilities for this. Nothing. So now from here we slowly start cutting off the search to get it more broader, and eventually we don't find anything. But if we take this now and we put it into Google and we write exploit, we should come across this these exploits right over here. Now from here we can just take, just go with this one. This was, it's just a readme file, so never mind this. But over here, command injection, right, it's just a script over here that we can run, and it seems pretty simple. We just run this with the site and our IP and then the port that we wanted to connect to. So let's git clone this. Git clone till this is finished. Let's open another tab and start our reverse shell. Let's name this rev shell port 80. Now let's do sudo netcat lvmp 80. Okay, so this is still not done. Let's give this a moment. Alright, it's done. So let's go into exploit and let's exploit, and now we can just do this. So exploit, we're running the exploit.sh file. From here we put the website, searcher.hackthebox, our IP, and then port 80, which we wanted to connect to. So after running this, we should get a shell right back here, as we can see. So the first thing that anyone would want to do is take a look at any configuration files that we can find on the server. So from here, I noticed a unique, important directory, .git, which is a hidden directory. So we can just cd into .git, and we should, from here, notice the configuration file right over here. Just do this, and it's a configuration file, yeah, and we got read access to it. So after this, I did cat config. Now here we notice that this is a URL. This seems to be a username Cody, and this is a password of Cody, and this is another URL over here. So if we copy this, let's add this to our executable slash host. Sorry, this is subdomain. So let's nano add this over here. There. Alright, great. So we added this over here. And from this we could travel to this website to see if it actually works. But another thing to notice is that when you're doing these type of boxes is not to rush too fast. And yes, I did get to this area and whatever pretty quick, like literally, it just took me like 15 minutes. But it's not the best to go this route. Take your time always. So the reason why I say this is because I wanted to point out this, that when you have a password, it's very important to know whether you could reuse the password, whether Cody is a user on this machine, whether this password could be used maybe for CVS or the user that we're currently on. If we cat executable/password, we'll see that Cody is not listed anywhere here. So another thing to usually try, and this is mainly for in the OSCP, you probably could come across this where the password is just used for root, like you can use it for root. So SSH, if we do root at searcher.hackthebox, and we can just put the password in here. In this case, it didn't work, but what I'm trying to get at is if we do it with SVC, we should notice that it will work. So that's something to keep in mind. Add into your notes. You probably might come across something like this in the OSCP. You'll find this in many of the PG proving groundless machines as well, a similar scenario like this. And now that we have the password, another thing that we can do, which is important, which is sudo/l, and you can use your password over here, and it should show this command over here that we can run as sudo. So before we go into this, it's really important to enumerate this whole system, see all the files, all of this. Let's just go into, sorry, I didn't restart this machine, but this is one of the commands that I ran, pspy. We can just remove that, and it didn't really display anything, so it's not a spoiler, it's just, there's a rabbit hole. From this, let's just go to the main, and it's a good idea to look at all these files over here. Important ones are trying var, trying server. Sys can also contain some things in their logs. Opt is a good thing to try as well. Mount as well. So for this one, let's go to opt. And in opt, we should notice a file called scripts. So let's go to scripts, and we will notice that this is like another git directory, or .git file is over here, and we have all these types of things that we could potentially use, or just something that root has, which is uncommon. So we're like, when you're doing CTFs like this and you notice a file which is unique, it's uncommon, it's usually the way to go. And the reason why I brought this up is because this is going to be used with this, and I'm going to show you this right now, and you're going to face this during the OSCP as well, where you're going to have like two things where you have to like combine it or use it together to get your either foothold or privesc. So this is a similar scenario to that. So here is what I'm going to be trying to show you. If we do sudo and we run this command over here, let's just do h, we'll notice that this script is able to run these three types of commands, and one of it is called full checkup. Now I just want to first leave the script directory, and I just want to run full checkup to see what is going to happen. Full checkup, and I get a permission denied, cannot open file. Sorry, because I didn't run it with sudo, that's why I got this error. Full checkup. You'll get this error called something went wrong. Unfortunately, we're unable to read the script as well, but from judgment and whatever, you should notice that a full checkup file is over here as well. So if you go to the script directories now and you run the command that we ran previously, sudo, the whole command, and full checkup, you'll notice that it's running now. So it's running. From this, we reach a conclusion of two things. That is, this command that we're running, when this came up as something went wrong, in this script, it's not using an absolute path to execute full checkup, and because of this, we can create a full checkup.sh file of ourselves, by ourselves basically, and put a reverse shell in it, and then execute this with the sudo command. So from here, let's go to cd temp, and let's just do nano full checkup.sh. Now over here, let's go to revshell.com, and we will, yep, this is our IP, this is here. Let's do a common one that works with a lot of hack the boxes, and you'll see IPSec uses too, is this one, this command over here. Yep. So from here, before we run it, let's start our listener. Sudo netcat 9001 Kali. Something went wrong. Why did this happen? Did we not create our file? Let's create it again. Let's try it again. Yep. Okay, the file is created. Something went wrong. So in this scenario, it's probably not even executing it. My bad. Let's make this executable first. And now it should be able to execute it. Full checkup sudo full checkup. Check the listener real quick. Nothing over here. Full checkup. Let's see. Full checkup.sh. Alright, let's figure this thing out. What is going on here? cd scripts. Okay, it is running over here. Oops. Okay, full checkup. I'm actually going to copy the name. I don't know why it's not working. I can't really see what's the error. If we go to tempt, let's remove full checkup. Do nano. I'm going to put this over here. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. So, yeah. What we need to do is make this executable in bash without, I mean, it could work with the Shaman. We will try it actually both ways. If not, then I'll talk about that way first. Shaman for checkup. And let's see if it works. If not, then I think I know the issue. Okay, great. So let's go to full checkup.sh, and over here we're gonna write the pound. Forgot how it's like. Let me just double check this over here. Bash script. I don't really do scripting in bash. Probably something over here that I could use. Great, over here. This is what we got to do to make these files. And let's just press enter, and great. Now when we run this, something went wrong. Shaman plus X, full checkup. Okay, great. Now it's running, and we should get a shell right over here. Do ID, and there we go. We are now root. And that is the end of this box. I don't want you guys to have like imposter syndrome or anything like this, so this I would rate the foothold in easy. It was pretty simple. It took me like 10-15 minutes. I found the git directory in like 2 minutes after that. The sudo command was pretty easy to find afterwards. The issue that I had was the password reuse. I was like, where is this? Like, I could log into the Gitia, the website that was listed. So if I just exit from here, cat executable /host, go to Gitia, this website here. So yeah, you could also use the password to log in over here. ls cat config. Yeah, you could also use Kodi and this thing to log into Getia searcher .hackthebox. And yeah, we're already logged in. Okay, great, yeah. So I did go here and I played around with this. Unfortunately, I even checked this version number, couldn't find anything to get anything to work. So which ended up being a password reuse. Um, yeah, that was my scenario for me, and that's what led me to actually complete this box. So it did take me a while over there, so it wasn't that easy. I would rate the foothold probably the method and technical thinking was probably easy, I guess, right? Password reuse. Just that I was blind to that idea. But yeah, it's good for me to point out again that this is possible. And yep, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'm probably going to do another box right after this because I need to post some stuff on YouTube. So take care.